Hey man, picture this. You're in a room full of people, and she's there, the woman who thinks she has every man wrapped around her finger. She tosses her hair, laughs a little too loudly, and waits for the attention to come flooding in. Most men bite. They orbit her, trying to win her approval, desperate for scraps of validation. But you don't. You stand still. You don't chase, you don't beg, you don't dance for her amusement. You let her words pass by like smoke. You give her nothing but silence. And that silence, that refusal to play the game, becomes the loudest thing in the room. Suddenly she notices. Suddenly she can't stop looking your way. Because ignoring her doesn't just make you different, it makes you magnetic. Let's break down 10 reasons why ignoring her makes you 10x more attractive. 1. It shatters her ego. Women are used to men competing for their attention. When you ignore her, it disrupts the script she's been running her whole life. It makes her question her own power, and that shock alone makes you unforgettable. 2. It signals abundance. By ignoring her, you communicate that she's not the center of your world. You've got options, purpose, and a life that doesn't revolve around her. That abundance mindset is rare, and it drives her insane with curiosity. 3. It creates mystery. Attention is cheap. Indifference is expensive. When you don't give her your full focus, you create a void, and women can't stand a void. They'll do everything to fill it, and that means chasing you harder. 4. It flips the power dynamic. Most men hand over their power by showing too much interest too fast. Ignoring her flips the script. Suddenly she's the one wondering if she's good enough for you. She starts chasing your approval instead of the other way around. 5. It filters out the wrong women. When you ignore her games, something powerful happens. The wrong women fall away. Those who crave constant validation get frustrated and leave. But the ones with real depth, they stick around because they see strength in your silence. 6. It shows emotional control. Any man can fall under the spell of beauty, but it takes discipline to stay calm, detached, and unmoved. By ignoring her, you show her that you control your emotions. Your emotions don't control you. That's masculine power at its peak. 7. It makes you stand out. Every other man is predictable. Compliments, likes, texts, double texts. You don't play that game, and that makes you unforgettable. When you ignore her, you instantly separate yourself from the pack. 8. It forces her to prove her value. When you're not giving her your attention freely, she has to work for it. She has to step up, show her personality, and prove she's more than just looks. That's when she realizes you're not like other men. You're the prize. 9. It builds tension and desire. Ignoring her creates psychological tension. She wants your validation, but can't get it. That tension builds desire. And the longer you hold out, the stronger it grows. She'll think about you more than the men who gave her attention instantly. 10. It puts you back in control. At the end of the day, ignoring her isn't about being cold or cruel. It's about reclaiming control. You decide when, how, and if she gets access to your attention. And nothing is more attractive than a man who's fully in charge of his own value. Final word. So next time you find yourself face to face with her games, remember this. You don't win by giving her what she expects. You win by holding back what she craves. Because ignoring her isn't weakness, it's strength. It's not rejection, it's power. And it's exactly why, in her eyes, you become 10x more attractive than every other man in the room.